It is more than a board. It is a masterpiece of energy storage and release.
Carbon fiber. Lighter than aluminum, stronger than steel. Pre-impregnated fiber. Every strand is already infused with structural resin. Laser cutting. Defining the geometric skeleton of the deck.
Laying the foundation. Every layer is oriented for maximum torsional stiffness. Removing microscopic air bubbles. Trapped air is the enemy of strength.
The hybrid core, combining the natural vibration damping of wood with carbon power.
The binding agent, fusing distinct materials into one unified composite.
The vacuum seal. Atmospheric pressure acts as a giant, uniform clamp, removing every atom of air, ensuring a perfect bond throughout the deck.
The autoclave. Heat and pressure create the ultimate composite.
Precision curing, solidifying the resin matrix at the molecular level.
The deck is born. A rigid, indestructible spine for your feet. Raw strength. The shape is set, but it's still rough around the edges. Precision machining. Creating the perfect silhouette for flight.
Smoothing the perimeter. Preparing the edge for impact protection.
Precision drilling, where the hardware anchors the energy to the deck. Maximizing contact, turning friction into total control. The protective armor, shielding the carbon weave from UV and abrasion. Hardening the finish, creating a glass-like shell over the carbon.
The stress test. Can it survive the impact of a 10-foot drop?
Energy return. This is the pop, the mechanical heart of every trick. Vertical impact simulation. Testing structural integrity under extreme force.
Checking the unseen. Ensuring no layers separated during the autoclave. Mating the engine to the frame. The board is ready for the pavement.
Spinning in silence. High-precision ceramics for zero resistance.
The connection. Man and machine, ready to challenge gravity.
Fluid engineering. Mapping the resin movement for perfect consistency.
Structural integrity begins with perfectly tensioned fibers.
Precision matters. Every curve is mapped to the micrometer.
The catalyst, initiating the exothermic reaction that binds the layers.
No cold spots. Uniform heat is essential for a balanced deck.
Eliminating resonance. The board must stay stable at high speed.
The golden ratio. Too much resin adds weight. Too little compromises strength. The first check. Rejecting decks with even the slightest internal void.
Ensuring the trucks won't tear through the carbon under pressure.
From scorching heat to freezing cold, resilience is non-negotiable. visualizing the shockwave as the board hits the concrete.
Engineering the weave angle. Cross-ply fibers for torsional control.
Capturing the apex of the pop.
Zero waste policy. Reclaiming carbon for future production runs.
Maintaining a sterile environment to prevent fiber contamination.
A forest of high tensile threads.
Smooth execution at high manufacturing speeds.
The production line never sleeps.
Every deck must meet an exact weight target. The geometry of flight.
The deck's architecture, designed for footlock.
A clean mold is the canvas of our masterpiece. The lifeblood of the composite world.
Perfect alignment is the difference between a board and a weapon.
Gauging the structural density layer by layer.
Human intuition meets robotic precision.
Managing massive thermal energy shifts.
The reveal. The carbon weave is finally exposed.
Comfort for the rider, strength for the board.
Defining the board's personality.
Guarding against atmospheric debris. Style meets advanced material science.
Precision in every connection. Pure speed efficiency. Simulating thousands of miles of urban riding.
The signature texture of high-end composites.
Ensuring bubbles have nowhere to hide.
Documenting every deck's manufacturing ID.
Preserving material properties before shipping. Constant checking of weave integrity.
Balanced perfectly for the rider's center of gravity.
A bond that resists the most aggressive friction.
Where design meets the reality of the streets. Polishing to a mirror-like finish. Ensuring safety is built into the process.
The digital brain of the cutting operation. The last line of defense against defects. A look into the heart of the composite.
Sustainable shipping for a precision product. Elasticity that defies fatigue. Orchestrating the flow of finished goods. Perfect fit for every standard truck. Proving the legendary durability of the tail. Patience is the final ingredient in quality.
Meticulous logs for every batch produced. Encapsulated for lifetime streetwear. Purity levels at maximum capacity.
The start of a new precision cycle.
Constantly evolving the shape of the street.
An aesthetic of pure performance. Maintenance is key to consistency.
Precision within a single gram.
Baking the finish for lasting street appeal.
Subtle, permanent, and iconic.
Preparing the product for its first journey.
The anatomy of control.
The arsenal of the modern skater. Handling the deck with surgical precision.
A testament to human ingenuity and material science.
Carbon fiber. A material born for the skies, now mastering the streets.
It's not just a ride, it's a suspension of the laws of physics.
The carbon snap. Pure energy. Zero compromise.